Breakfast of Champions. Good morning, everyone. We are back with another house wash. My name's Isaiah with Warthan's Power Washing. We got this really cool looking one-story home. You see it kind of goes up in different sections. So we'll be washing that. Got the big boy out today. And lots of plans, pretty straightforward. Just back at it again. Let's go. Here's that front I was talking about. Nice little one story, pretty cool. So I got my hose all pulled and we're ready to go. One fun thing, well, not so fun for me, that happened. I lost my hearing in my left ear, and kind of scary, not gonna lie. I thought I've always done a good job of wearing earplugs, and I do play a lot of drums when I was younger, so that's what I thought it was. Turns out it was just blocked. Went to the doctor, and the lady that did it was actually the one I washed the house for, and she was like, "Now you power wash my house and I power wash your ears." I was like, all right, I'm not deaf. So that was a nice relief. Scary though, it was scary, but thank the Lord, it was just something basic. So, a little tip for you all out there: deep rocks in the ears a couple times a week. Sorry, every other couple weeks or a month. It's on the directions. And it keeps everything loose. So, little non-power washing tip there for you. Gonna start on this side, not too bad. And then we'll work our way back to this side here. I'm just still operating on 200 feet of hose. Gotta get the other ones fixed, or I think I'm just gonna order some new ones. It's that time to upgrade your equipment. Been a little mellow today, long weekend, travel and see my in-laws. It's always a good time, but just a long drive. So just a basic wash today. I think that was my main story about my hear loss. If I come up on any more, we'll talk. This is probably will be the worst of it. We should get a nice transformation on that. That's my little misting technique I use on soft petaled flowers. That way it just kind of mists them more than it like sprays on them. Even though it's soft wash, still it works better without ripping the little flowers apart. So that's not bad. I'll probably go a little bit further to here and then make my way back. I'll let that sit. Probably have to chemical that again. I can tell it's still black, not brown. This looks pretty good. And I'm gonna make my way back and rinse that off, but wanted y'all to see that's before the rinse. Came off nicely. Here's that fresh rinse on the house. At least a quarter of it. Came out no problem. A lot of oxidation, which you think is dirt sometimes. You spend a little more time than you should, but other than that, it's coming out really well. I think one thing I haven't really recorded on this channel is that sometimes you do need to brush some gutters, and soft wash usually does the job, but this is one of those times that it didn't. So just a little brush in gets a little, especially underneath when it gets that drop off. And the little ledges. I could spray it again, but this is just one of those things that it's a fact of washing. You're gonna whip out the brush. So I have one on the truck and have a backup, because I've had not one but two instances where the brush fell out of the back of the truck. I know. You would think I learned my lesson after the first time, but it didn't happen the third time, so I'm just happy about that. And here's the fresh rinse on the other half that I chemicaled. Interesting little moment I had. Those little edges on the inside, the sides of the windows, had a lot of bugs in them, so I was rinsing for a hot minute, but that's part of the job. Some houses just need to rinse more. Check out that fresh rinse. These two sides. Nice clean windows. We'll let that sit, then I'll rinse it. But that's all for today, folks. Please subscribe, like the video, and then I'll see y'all next time for more house washes from Warthan's Power Wash.